This is the Iomega photo show from the year 2000. It's a zip drive that plugs into your TV for some reason. But as crazy as it sounds, it did find a rather interesting use case. So stay tuned. And if you enjoy exploring the weird footnotes in computer history, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. In the late 90s, CDR drives started to become commonplace on home computers, where once the zip drive reigned supreme. These things had 100 and then 250 megabytes on a disk that cost $20, whereas CDRs cost about 20 cents a piece in 2000. And these held more than twice the data of the 250. Sure, CDRs aren't reusable, but neither were zip drives once they got the dreaded click of death. Just look at my big box of dead zip drives I tried to repair. So it seems Iomega tried to find creative new uses for the old zip technology. And they landed on this thing, the Iomega Photo Show, spelled with an F for some reason, and released it in late 2000. Essentially, it's just a regular old USB Zip 250 drive with a couple of interesting additions. It was marketed as a way to view your pictures on your TV, and as such has both composite and S-video out. But as we'll see shortly, that was a rather lame use case. Instead, there's another feature that was probably an afterthought, which turned out to be kind of really useful for the right person. So let's take this out of the box, take a look around it, and I'll show you the one button that made all the difference. And then we'll plug it into a TV and experience the end of the road of the zip drive. Right after this quick word about today's sponsor, Delete Me. Today's internet is a weird place. Everything you do and say online is analyzed, cataloged, chopped up, and sold on the open market of data brokers. And it's not just shady advertisers buying this data. Your private info can wind up in the hands of scammers, fraudsters, phishing schemes, and worse. Oh look, another political text. This is exactly the kind of thing that Delete Me can help to address. I've been using Delete Me for well over a year now, and they help me control my personal information in ways I was never able to accomplish manually. They constantly scour the internet for my info and report back to me exactly which data brokers and websites have it. And then, well, they delete me. And there's a privacy advisor I can reach out to at any time. Just look at my listings removed over time. A big spike in the beginning where they removed the huge amount of data that was just floating out there on me, and then a consistent removal of all the data that keeps popping back up. Get 20% off Delete Me consumer plans when you go to joindeleteme.com/actionretro and use promo code actionretro at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/actionretro, code actionretro. Alright, let's open this thing up. Alright, the Iomega Photo Show, powered by Zip. Enjoy seeing your photos on TV. No computer required. Picture IQ, whatever that is. And on the back here we have some delightfully 90s stock imagery. And importantly, you can also use this as a zip drive for your computer. Yeah, it's just a USB Zip 250 drive. Now this one is not new, it's just in the original box. Now we have a stand. Stop! Do not return this product to the store. Alright, a bunch of instructions to connect it to your TV and your computer. That is a lot of instructions. 11 steps to connect it to your TV. Our Zip 250 disc. Very nice. Photo Show branded. Under here we've got a concerningly thick user manual. Some other stuff. Here we go. The zip drive itself. Look at that. We'll take a closer look at this in a second. Alright, software, remote control. Oh god, please don't be the original batteries in here. Oh no. Oh good, they haven't leaked. Yeah, seems fine. We'll chuck some high quality Amazons in there. Yeah, seems to work. And here is our zip drive. It is a standard USB zip drive with the addition of S-video and composite video out, including audio for some reason. But on the front here, Its actual killer feature is this button marked copy. You see, this is a CF card slot and this is a smart media slot. Pressing this copy button will take all the pictures off of your CF card and just dump them onto the zip disk. So people found that you could take this thing along with your digital camera and hook it up to a car power adapter, fill up your CF card with images, pop it in here, click copy, then erase the CF card and take more pictures. That's what they were using it for. Not so much for this goofy hook it up to the TV thing, but for this feature here. All right, well, I guess we better plug this into a TV and see if it does anything. Our brand new cable here. Plug this into the back of the zip drive. I don't know why it has stereo audio, unless we can like add music to a slideshow or something. Plug it into our nice Sylvania here. Zip drive into power. All right. Does this thing not have a power button on it? No. All right, well, the copy button does light up if I press it. Do I really have to use the remote? I do. Oh, that's stupid. All right, please insert a zip disk to use Photo Show. Don't mind if I do. Is there anything on this disk? Ooh, it's making zip drive sound. Oh, that's not a good sign. Come on. Did I mention that zip drives weren't very reliable? Oh, it does not like this disk. Do it! Eat it! Okay, this is a brand new 100 megabyte zip disk. Let's see if you work. Oh, it likes this one. Invalid format. Boy, this thing is great. Come on. Oh, 50th time is the charm. Look at that. It has now decided to read the 250 megabyte disk. What on earth is this? Is this the demo mode? No, this is a slideshow. Let's see, photo grid. Ooh, this thing is slow. Oh yeah, these are all pictures on this disk. Boy, how generous. Hello? Now, this is the most 90s thing I've ever seen. Can't scroll any faster through these pictures? Yeah, there it is, the killer feature. Sticking in a CF card. All right, I guess let's hook this thing up to an era-appropriate computer and see what happens. I really have to use this stupid remote to power this thing on? Come on. Hello? Pop this disc in. Oh man, come on. Eat it. All right, take this disc. All right, well, that does indeed work as a USB zip drive. Here is our IBM formatted disk. I guess we have to install this software to format it for the photo show. I have detected a slight problem. The disk is cracked. That doesn't bode well. Yeah, no surprise there. It does not want to read the cracked disk. Awesome. All right, well, fortunately, I guess one other person who's ever used this thing backed up the disk to Internet Archive. So hopefully we can install this software after all. Okay, well, I've installed the software, but I've come across what appears to be a gigantic glaring omission. You see, this is a zip disk in Mac format, and according to the manual here, if we insert a non-IBM formatted disk, this will just spit it out if it's hooked up to a TV. So what we should be able to do is hook this up to a computer and format this as an IBM compatible disk. Unfortunately, if we go to the erase function, our only options in macOS are macOS Standard and macOS Extended. There's no way to format this for a TV using the software it came with. All right, Photo Show hooked back up to the TV. I have formatted this disk using macOS 10 to FAT format. So hopefully this will like it. Oh my God. Stop spitting it out. Invalid format. This thing is great. I love the Zip Photo Show. Okay, now it's reading the Zip 250 disc. And on this CF card, I put a bunch of pictures. I put pictures taken with my modern iPhone, and I put pictures taken with a period-accurate digital camera. Let's see if we can load them onto the photo show. Ooh, the copy button is now flashing. Interesting. All right, I pushed copy. It's not giving me any feedback that it's doing anything. These are still just the demo pictures. Maybe it doesn't like a 1 gigabyte CF card? Hello? Copy. It doesn't do anything? A, B, C. Boy, this thing works great. Alright, user manual, what do you say? Alright, so the blinking copy light is important. If we put this in, it will blink yellow. That means it is reading our digital film. And if it's solid red, that means not enough space on the zip disk. So I think my pictures are too big. Let me pare this down a little bit. Okay, and ow. Okay, and jump cut to one mass deleting later. There's less than 10 megabytes of pictures on here. 2 modern images and a bunch of really old pictures from a Mavica. So let's see what this does. Solid red. But that doesn't make any sense. Verify all media and try again. Maybe it doesn't like the modern pictures. Let's try this again. Okay, there are now only pictures from a 90s digital camera on here. Let's see if it likes it now. Checking it. Nope, doesn't like it. Alright, maybe 1 gigabyte is too new for this. This is the smallest CF card I could find, 512 megs. Let's see if it'll read this one. Oh, I think I liked it. All right, press copy. No response. Oh, my goodness. All right, it doesn't say anything about that. It says wait for the flashing to stop before pressing the copy button. We did that. Press the copy button. Nothing happens. It should be flashing green. I mean, it's not giving me an error. It doesn't want to do anything. All right, let me reformat this and see if that helps. All right, reformatted, recopied all the pictures over. FAT32. Let's see if it works. Red. Oh my God. Starting to see why this thing wasn't a resounding success. All right, zip drive, I'm not playing around. We're just gonna hook you up to my modern Mac and copy the files over USB. Oh yeah, it sees it. Zip 250, all right. Hello? Oh my God. Just wait till you see what I have planned for you in the near future. You will regret this tomfoolery. Oh my God. All right, 10th try is the charm. There's our photo show. There's a photo show demo folder. I'm just gonna copy everything over into the root folder of this Zip 250. I've got 3 modern images from an iPhone and a whole bunch of pictures from a 90s Sony Mavica. Yeah, that's a total of 12.4 megabytes of pictures. Boy, that copy's slow. And these zip drives weren't incredibly fast. All right, hooked back up to the TV. Let's see if it'll read its disc this time. If you spit that out, so help me. Oh my God. What are you doing? Read it. Oh, it only took 3 tries this time. That's a new record. Oh, look, it found pictures. 1 of 36. Oh, now I'm excited. Boy, this is taking a long time. People really used to put up with this? Oh, look, they couldn't even get the line wrapping right. Look how, what kind of lazy nonsense was that? All right, just in case this thing fails right at the end here, I've got my zip drive reorganization device ready. You better make it to 36, my friend. Okay, that seriously took like 15 minutes to process 36 pictures. But it didn't error out, so I guess you've avoided the hammer of justice this time. All right, let's see here. Album. Photo grid. Hello? All right, here's all these stupid default pictures. Where are my new pictures? What? Album? What did it do with the 36 pictures it just imported? Oh, the hammer of justice is tempting me. Okay, after taking another look at this stupid manual, this is even less intuitive than you would think. Edit album slideshow. These are rooms that you can enter somehow. Yeah, so if I go to the edit room, it should bring me somewhere I can see all of the pictures, but it's just making that stupid sound. It's not actually doing anything. Maybe if I just mash these buttons for a while. Okay, I figured it out. First, you have to hit back. It makes that stupid sound. And now we can go into edit. Okay, open or create an album, which is frickin' impossible to read. Let's see. Open an existing album. All my photos, perhaps? There we go, there's a picture. I had to go to the root of the zip disk, that makes sense. Okay. Let's create an album. Oh, we have to name it. Oh, good lord. L-O-L. C to accept. There are no photos in this album. Okay. Move photos in and out. Photos in, photos out. Okay, let's move photos in. Look, here's all my pictures. How do I select them? Press C to mark them. Okay. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Whoa, this is awful. I hate it. Oh my god. Oh, hey, at least that's a picture from an iPhone. So it did import those. That's good, I guess. Now what? It doesn't tell me what to do now. All right, go. Oh, it worked. Okay. Well then, I guess we have an album. Can we view it as a slideshow? Oh yeah, go. I have to create a slideshow? I can't just like look at it in my album? Album. View as... Oh yeah, view as slideshow. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, there's my Jeep. There's my e-bike. Oh, look at those transitions. Look, this is Valley Forge Park. Ooh, random transitions. Look at that. This is an old abandoned train station. Ooh, look at the frame rate on that. Look at these old abandoned houses I found. Are you excited yet? This is what people were doing with this thing back in the day. Making you suffer through slideshows of low-resolution pictures. Oh, look, it's a barn. Oh, look, it's a barn. This is a spring house in Valley Forge Park. Okay, that's enough. Oh, here's the stop bits. This is a picture off of an iPhone. That came out okay. What are these, in random order? Ooh, that was a very slow fade. Oh, nice and blurry. Awesome. Hey, look, there's me playing bass in my band, the Stop Bits. Yeah, there's all of us. The whole Stop Bits gang at VCF Midwest. And there's another old bill. Okay, let's get out of here. Back. All right, so what's interesting here is there are photo manipulation options built in. Let's say we can rotate this picture. Oh yeah, who needs Photoshop? Perfect. Let's see. Auto fix. Oh god, what's that gonna do? Oh, it made it worse. It's like more red and it took the blue out. Turn that off. Okay, remove red eye, not really important. How does cropping work? Oh god. Oh yeah, great. Let's crop that. Perfect. Let's add an effect. Ooh, look at all these effects here. A lot of tints. You know, let's posterize it. Beautiful. All right. We're gonna save that. Perfect. Save right over it. I can make all my thumbnails with this. See, this is what happens when Photoshop goes to a subscription model. People go for things like this just because then you can own your software. Why isn't the back button working? Help. Yeah, but how do I get out of it? How do I get out of it? Album. Oh my god. Back. Album. Choose theme. Okay. Key lime it is. Oh, that is horrible. Stop that. Soapstone. Boy, oh boy, I didn't really put a lot of effort into this. What's the point of this slideshow manager? Who would take the time to go through this? Yes, I want to delete the default slideshow, please. I mean, this seems like a nightmare to go through here. Let's see, stupid. Perfect. C to accept. Add pictures. All right. There we go, from LOL. Oh, this is awful. All right, C, bunch of random pictures. One of my Jeep. All right, go. Beautiful. All right, will it just start playing? I like it says stupid up there. Oh, this is something, all right. I love this Jeep. What happens if we take the disc out while it's running? Will it let me? Yeah. Will you read it again? Hey, look, it actually worked on the first try. Way to go, photo show. I don't give you enough credit. Wait, why is it updating photos? I didn't add any photos to it. What 3 photos are you updating? So that is the Iomega photo show. It certainly was a product that existed, but we're not going to give it the hammer of percussive justice this time. I have a much more horrifying fate in store for this thing, so I'm just going to toss it into my big box of other zip drives that mostly work. And if you see where this is going, put your guess down in the comments below. But as always, thank you very much for watching. And I just want to give a very special thank you to all of my Patreon supporters and channel members. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for supporting me and supporting this channel and all the weird stuff I do. I am so very grateful, and I just could not do this without you.